Step 1. Create standard curves. Prepare a 5000 pg/ml standard working solution immediately. Dilution buffer by diluting 1 vial of standard with assay. Mix thoroughly by inverting the vial up and down 5 times. Do not vortex. Stand at room temperature for 15 minutes. Prepare PCR Plate 1. PCR Plate 1 is used for temporary storage of all prepared working solutions to facilitate subsequent multi-channel pipetting. Mark distinct zones on PCR Plate 1 with dashed lines, a standard zone and a sample zone. Then perform serial dilutions. Standard dilution must be carried out in a single column, and PCR Plate 1 should be kept on an ice block throughout the process. Add 80 microliters of assay dilution buffer to each well, starting from the second well of the standard column on PCR Plate 1. Pipette 100 microliter of the 5000 picograms per milliliter standard working solution into the first well. Transfer 20 microliters from S7 to the second well and mix to obtain S6. Continue the dilution sequentially down to the penultimate well S1. The last well serves as the blank control SO with no standard added. Prepare standard working solutions freshly right before use. Step 2. Sample dilution. Take 3 rows in the designated areas as sample wells, as shown in the figure. Add 45 microliters of buffer diluent to each well. Using the 24 samples as an example, add the samples sequentially into PCR Plate 1. Pipetting 5 microliters per well in order. Important: use a new tip for each well when adding samples. After dispensing the sample into each well, pipette up and down several times to mix thoroughly. Continue adding samples in this standardized, sequential manner until the final well is completed. Step 3. Mix antibody conjugates. Take out the antibody conjugate dilution buffer and invert it several times to mix well before use. Antibody conjugate A to antibody conjugate B to antibody conjugate dilution buffer equals 1:1 to 98. Pipette 686 microliter of the antibody conjugated dilution buffer into a 1.5 milliliters centrifuge tube. Next, centrifuge antibody conjugate A and B. Add 7 microliter of antibody conjugate to the 1.5 milliliters tube. Pipette up and down several times to ensure thorough mixing and to completely rinse the pipette tip. Repeat the same procedure for antibody conjugate B. Then mix thoroughly by inverting the tube up and down 5 times. Next, designate 1 row of PCR Plate 1 as the antibody transfer station. Add 80 microliters of the antibody conjugate mixture to each well of this transfer station. Step 4. Analyte binding. Take out PCR Plate 2 and divide it into designated areas for the standards. Samples 1 to 8, samples 9-16, and samples 1-7 to 4. Set a multi-channel pipette to 5 microliter. Transfer the standard from PCR Plate 1 to PCR Plate 2, 5 microliters per well, followed by transferring the samples from PCR Plate 1 to PCR Plate 2, 5 microliters per well. Finally, add the antibody conjugate mixture to all detection wells. Perform all transfer steps throughout this process using the multi-channel pipette. Seal the PCR plate with a PCR sealing film and use a scraper or roller to ensure complete adhesion. Centrifuge the plate at 3000 by G for 1 minute. Incubate at 37 C for 1 hour using a thermal cycler or incubator. Step 5. Prepare qPCR reaction mixture. Flick the tube of synthesis enzymes gently to collect the liquid at the bottom. Mix quanti mixture thoroughly by inverting the vial up and down 5 times. Add 25 microliters of synthesis enzymes to the 5 milliliters quanti mixture. During this step, pipette up and down repeatedly to ensure thorough mixing and wetting of the pipette tip. The volume ratio of synthesis enzymes to quantity mixture is 1 to 200. After adding, invert the tube 5 times to obtain the qPCR reaction mixture. Retrieve the reacted PCR plate 2 and pour the qPCR reaction mixture into a reagent reservoir. Carefully peel off the sealing film from PCR plate 2 using a multi-channel pipette to add 40 microliters of the qPCR reaction mixture into all detection wells of PCR plate 2. With the aspirate twice, dispense once technique. Take care to avoid bubble formation during pipetting. Reseal the plate with new sealing film and press firmly with a scraper. Gently tap and vortex the plate. Then centrifuge at 3000 xg for 1 minute. Finally, check if there are any bubbles. Step 6. qPCR amplification. Place PCR plate into the qPCR instrument. Click Create New Experiment. Then click Method, Edit. Select Manage Steps and delete any unnecessary steps to set up the program. Stage 1, set to 25C for 20 minutes. Stage 2, set to 95C for 2 minutes. PCR stage, set to 95C for 15 seconds. And 60C for 1 minute. Note, set the number of cycles to 40. Click Finish. Next, click Plate Setup. Select all wells. Then assign the samples and targets for the selected wells. Set the sample names. Add targets. And enter the names. For the quencher, select NF-QMGB. For the reporter, select FAM. Click Finish. Click Run. Edit passive reference. Select None. And click Start Running. For more related information, please follow ReedBiotech.